You know this person is not in the right state of mind, they can't consent to the sexual.
But that's the same thing as getting high. You're intoxicated. You're not in the right.
I think we're out here.
Under the influence.
If you're right, so if one person, so the same question. What? So you think it's okay to have sex with somebody knowing that they're inebriated?
I'm also fucked up.
Assuming you're not. This is assuming you're sober.
Oh, I'm sober.
Yeah.
And she's intoxicated.
Correct.
And you're saying, what's your question?
The question is, would you still have sex with her?
Yes, I would.
Are you joking around?
So what if she has? So okay, you have. Wait, hold on. Let's take this scenario. You have sex with her. She wakes up the next morning, looks at you, and says, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?"
I'm calling the police.
I'm calling the police.
Oh my God.
You're calling the police.
Yeah, that's what she says to you. Who are you?
I would say, bitch, call the police. Are you having an intruder or something? Call the police.
So let me ask the ladies: is that rape?
It depends on how drunk I am.
Let's begin with Angel.
I'm going to stick to what I said earlier. I think it takes two to tango, absolutely. And I think that a woman needs to take responsibility for her actions as well. A man has to obviously not be a rapist. Is that hard to do? I don't know if that's hard for you to do, to try to not be a rapist.
It's kind of hard.
But a woman also has to try to know her alcoholic limit. She needs to know how much she can be led, how much she's going to, take back and be like, no, resist, all that. She has to have that within her. If not, she shouldn't be allowed to go out of the house yet.
But don't you think though that's kind of victim blaming?
Yes.
No one should be.
That's not victim blaming.
But you don't. But being drunk shouldn't equal rape.
There's flat out rape, which is because she wore a short skirt, I attacked her. That's full on brutality and it's awful. All right, it's hideous. Yeah. But if a woman is with you mingling, flirting, and she's like all night, and she keeps letting you give her these shots, and she knows she's gonna get fucked up. She knows at some point she's going to lose control. It's almost like she's allowing you to take that control from her because
maybe
who drinks to get blacked out? Okay. Why aren't you just drinking and have a good time?
Can I interrupt? Because
Dean, what do you think about this?
I absolutely disagree.
I agree.
I absolutely disagree. Let me explain why.
Yeah.
I'm not a drinker. Mm-hmm. So being that I'm not a drinker, I don't really know where my limit is.
Well, don't drink.
You don't. You don't.
Hold on.
You don't.
I don't really know where my limit is. And what if, especially if I'm young? Okay, if I'm
That's
young
true,
and
yeah.
people give you a drink and you throw it back.
That's
so
true.
am I supposed to still accept blame when I'm not really a drinker and you have somebody that you trust giving you drinks?
I'm gonna agree with her on that one. Absolutely, there is an exception, especially for young people. Young people do not have a solid grasp of how to be an adult and how to handle certain situations and how to handle certain substances. That's just facts. You can't be 18 years old and possibly know how to. I get that. But honey, if you're 25, you're 32, and you're out here, it ain't a game anymore. It's not cute, 32. And no one's gonna give you a pass. You are a full-grown woman.
And you don't get this dick.
No, not like that either. But take some responsibility for your actions as well as a lady.
I totally agree.
Women want respect. Women want respect,
true.
but they gotta respect themselves too.
We have to
Cheers to
demand
that.
it, though.
And I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say also, men want a woman that's a lady, and they want a wifey that's a Jackie O, but they're not that themselves either. So I think that people need to recognize and just get with the program.
Gabby, what do you think?
Gabby? Is it rape? I don't think it's rape.
Well, I drink.
I don't think it's rape.
He's awful.
I drink. I know how to I don't drink a lot every day, but I drink heavily, and I've been mad drunk. I have. Right. But I think it all boils down to if they say no, you can still be drunk, and maybe you won't feel them pulling down your pants or not. I don't know, but you probably will, right? And I've been mad drunk. I've been a little drunk, and the whole thing is the word no. No, if they say no.
But what if the next day you don't remember that you said no?
Yeah.
And he says that you said yes.
That's true.
How about these
tell.
situations where?
That's why you should not get wasted drunk.
Right.
I have a question. How about these situations where you are pressured into saying yes?
Give me an example.
It happens.
Don't
This
come
is gonna
over
get
here. We're
interesting.
not having sex. Blah 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 blah. If
Is
you
that rape?
Come over here. Hell yeah, that's fuck. It's a form of rape to me. I
That's
think it's
not rape.
When you pressure
Wow.
somebody into having sex, I've told you no for the past 2 hours, and you keep pressuring me, and I cave. That is a form of rape.
I have a question. Does he
To
let
me,
you?
I think that's a form
Okay,
of rape.
so let's say he
A
says
gun
we're
is
having sex,
not
we're
to
having
your
sex, we're
head
having
is not
sex,
rape.
and I say, okay, no, I'm not comfortable anymore. I am calling an Uber. If he lets you leave in the Uber, that's a different story. Because no one's keeping you and no one's forcing you
kick
to
him out
do
of the house.
act.
It's true. Why didn't you
But
tell him to leave?
again, if you're 16, 17 years old and you have mental vulnerability, sure, that can happen to you. So it depends.
It could
I mean,
happen
it-
to you when
I
you're
know
older,
that
too.
I will speak
If
for
you've been
all
living in
three
a
of
box
us
all your
here
life.
that we've all been in this situation
I have.
as a woman
I have
where a
mad
man
times.
has pressured you into sex.
Hold up.
Let me finish. I said as a woman.
As a woman.
I know that you've
Yeah.
been in that situation. You've been in that situation. And
Chill, chill.
I've been in that
Pressured into
situation.
sex?
Here we go. It's getting
multiple
exciting.
times.
It's getting
I've been
exciting.
pressured too.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I've been pressured too. Why
No,
can't
no,
be a woman thing?
No, listen to me.
I've been violated. I've been violated.
Notice the
Oh
word you
my
used was
God.
violated. Notice you used the word violated.
I said no.
You like it too.
No, I said
on.
no. I said no.
He said no, but he meant yes.
And I caved in. I did
I caved in mad
Yeah.
times, but I called that pity sex, not rape.
I call it a form of
Cheers
rape.
to that.
If I'm telling you
I'm okay
no for
with pity
2
sex.
hours and
I'm
you're
okay with
still
it.
It's not
come
rape,
on,
it's
come on,
pity
come on,
sex.
come on, come on,
Pity.
come on, come on.
Can
come
I
on, come on.
explain one simple
And
difference
you're
in
doing
rape
things to try to
between the
turn me on?
genders? Here's the difference between rapists and the genders. Any man I arm wrestle in this room will automatically win. Men are physically stronger than women, so if you force a woman to have sex, you are the bad guy. A woman rarely,
Yeah.
unless you're China or some shit, has the power
R.I.P.
to
China.
man to bend you
R.I.P.
over and do whatever she
So-
wants to you.
So woman and men is equal when it comes to rape. They're not. So
Wait a
now-
minute,
so
wait
now-
a minute, wait
so
a
now you want to
minute.
play the unequal role now.
Wait,
Wait, no. She just
No, no,
wait
no,
on. Angel agrees that it's not rape, right? I can't speak for you.
That's what
but
she
you-
said.
It can't be rape because there's no way a woman, unless she is a Hulk, that can physically force you to do something
right,
you don't want to do.
So, Kadeen, from what I understand,
Some men are
what do you think
mentally
about that?
weak.
So, what Angel is proposing is that rape is physical.
I love you.
Rape is wait, hold on. Rape is physical force,
Sorry,
and so
sorry.
if there's no physical force involved, if it's just mental coercion, that's not rape.
Yes.
Well,
Because
statutory
some-
rape is still a thing, but again,
Yeah.
it's because a man being an older man mentally has a capacity that a younger
Right.
prey.
If somebody's
a prey-
25 and dating a 17-year-old, 16-year-old, that's statutory rape. But
Yeah.
so how do you feel about that, Kadeen? How would you
There's an
respond?
advantage there.
Because Kadeen is saying the opposite. You're saying it's rape if a guy's in your house
I
and saying
said it's a form of rape.
it's a form
Just
of
like
rape.
oral sex is a form of sex.
But but rape is rape, right? We have a specific definition
All
of
right,
what
all
rape
right,
is.
let's-
no,
So
rape is not rape. Rape is actually very complicated.
To me, that's just pressure.
Rape is
I
very
don't think it's
complicated. There's
Right,
so
but-
many scenarios that can turn into
but don't you
rape.
think that's just
That's true.
pressure though? Don't you think that's pressure? You're being
Pressure
pressured.
is
You're an
pressure.
adult. You have agency. So you have the
Exactly.
mental capacity. You're an
Always
adult.
pressured
You're
rape.
not a
I
17,
don't
16-year-old.
Yo,
Let's
listen to me.
define rape. Can we do that?
You cannot
You
define
can't
rape.
define rape because
Why
it's
not?
your
No.
individual experience.
No,
You use
There's
the
different
word
types.
that you were pressured into sex
Yeah.
before, and it was somebody violated you, and the fact that you can use the word
But
violate.
isn't rape like a physical?
Period.
It's not
No, but,
physical.
uh,
It is a physical thing.
Right, but if it's not physical, how can
Hold
somebody?
on. If you're pulling my panties down and I'm saying no,
Yeah.
no,
If it's
no,
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 it's
and you're
no.
sucking on my vagina and I'm telling you no, chill, stop. You're telling me that's not a form of rape?
No means no.
just because
Period.
just because I
true.
ended up coming.
Can
'cause
you
it
do
felt
this?
good? That's a serious question.
No means
Is
no.
That's complicated.
Exactly.
I think
pulling
that's
through-
rape.
I've had people
I
rip my
think-
underwear
I think
down
that's rape.
to give me head.
That's
And you're
different. That's a
screaming
different-
at him, stop. No,
no.
then that's rape.
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
I can't help if it feels
Fine.
good.
But-
I can't help if you know what you're doing.
but-
But, doesn't mean
Oh,
it's not
no,
rape.
then that gets hairy.
That's
I don't
Very.
think so. I don't think so.
No.
It
Wait,
feels
so
good, but it's rape.
So rape
No.
is, so
It
rape
feels
is,
good, but it's
hold
rape.
up.
No.
Yeah.
Your body
So
has
rape is-
responses that
exactly,
it does.
Exactly.
I
So
said it
rapists
gets
can't
hairy.
know how to fuck.
All of a sudden, you're enjoying it.
Like, what
that
do
you're
you
making
mean?
it hairy for yourself, sis. If you're saying you're starting
Yeah,
to
if you're saying
enjoy
you
it,
enjoyed it,
like,
that's,
nah.
But your body has physical responses.
No.
is what
Can we
I'm
agree?
saying.
I'm
I
not
don't know
saying that
about
it
that.
isn't rape, but by you saying that you're starting to enjoy it, you're putting yourself in a hairy
Exactly.
situation.
Isn't sex
Yo,
mental? If you
Angel, if
enjoy
you-
Because
it,
for me, when it's rape, it's unwanted and it's
Okay.
unwanted. And while
All
you're
right.
still
No,
doing
I don't
it,
want
it's
it, but it
unwanted.
feels good.
You could
I
be
don't want
inside
it.
it.
I don't
Okay,
want it, but it
all
feels.
right.
All right,
One
forget it.
moment.
All right, hold
One
on.
moment.
If you go get a massage.
one moment.
If you go get a massage, doesn't matter if it's from a man or a woman if it feels good.
That's true. That's very true.
It can feel good.
However,
You don't have to be gay, but you can enjoy the massage, right?
She's right with that. If a man or a woman put his hand on me, I'm still gonna enjoy it as long as the massage is good. If Ian involuntarily starts touching me and I say, Ian, please stop, I don't want a massage, and he keeps insisting, he keeps bothering me, then it's different.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you said a massage between a man and a woman, and that's
what I'm saying to you is if you're for 2 hours you're telling someone no, stop, no, and they're pulling down your underwear, and now they're giving you head.
Have to stop.
Just because it's pleasurable doesn't mean that you want it.
Can I ask?
When I'm saying
can I ask a question?
If all of a sudden it's not rape because it feels good. How's that not
But
rape?
can I ask you a question, please? Why are you saying no for 2 hours?
Exactly.
Think
why
about
aren't
that.
you?
But think about that. Why don't you? Why don't you?
for 2 hours?
What if I ask you to leave?
Why are you saying no
What
for
if
2
I ask you to
hours?
leave?
Because some
What
of
if I
these
ask you to
guys
leave?
don't take no for a fucking
Then
answer.
those
Why
guys
are you saying no for 2 hours?
But those guys
It's a little
are.
bit.
I
You're a
mean,
little rapey. I don't know. You can't
Yes, you are.
That's a little
You're a
bit.
little rapey.
I agree with her.
A little bit. Too much. Come on, guys.
I don't know if this is postable anymore.
There's
Right?
levels to this shit.
This
There's
is
levels to
I don't
this
She
think
could get us in
This is
trouble. We'll get banned.
incriminating.
This is incriminating evidence.
But I'm saying though, 2 hours. Come on.
Yeah.
Get
I've been in
yourself
that
out of that
situation.
situation.
Should we post this?
Get
This
Get
is
yourself out
incriminating.
of that situation.
I've been in that situation.
If you don't want to give it up.
I've been in that
Not
situation.
me. I 10 minutes in, I'm like, I don't want that shit. I'm leaving. Bye.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
there you
what
go.
if he's over your house?
I leave. Well,
It doesn't matter.
Your situation is different. If you
always
live at home
an
with your
exit-
partner,
it's
if you live
always
by
an exit
yourself-
No,
plan.
that's true.
If you live by yourself and you're asking someone to leave, like, no, I don't want to do this,
That's true.
and they're still, nah, come on, chill. Let me.
I think that all in all,
and
if
pull them
someone is
off.
forced to do something they don't want to do, it's rape.
Yeah, I mean, Kadeen,
what I'm
that's
saying.
but Kadeen, that's physical. That's physical force. What you were
It's
talking.
the same thing. If you're pulling my underwear down and I'm telling you,
It
no,
is.
But if
I
you-
don't
No, but
want
that's
it.
physical. That's a physical action, pulling
That's
down your
force.
But
panties.
that's what I said
That's force.
all along.
But wait, so
You're
what?
telling me
but
it's not rape.
Wait, hold on.
I enjoy
The scenario that you. No, but the
said
scenario.
Harry.
Guys, what Dede is saying, we get it. Physically is
Yeah.
rape. We get that. But
Yeah.
what Dede is trying to say, pressure, right?
Pressure. Like if a guy
That's
keeps
rape.
begging you, keeps saying, Kadeen, oh God, come on, let's do it, let's do
And
it. I'm
he's-
so horny.
and
I know you're horny too. Let's do it, let's
Then
do
that's
it.
just pressure.
And finally, you give into pity sex.
Right.
Is that
Pity
rape?
sex.
I
Is
didn't
that
say
rape?
anything
That's
about
just
pretty
pressure.
sex.
I think
pretty
that's
sex.
called
I
pretty
said
sex,
pressure.
then.
Pressure.
But what is?
to me,
But what is?
I've
but,
never had a guy just sit there and just beg.
But can you-
I have.
Like, come on, girl.
But can you move away? Can you get outside? Can you call the police? Can you kick him out?
There's
Can you
always
call a cab?
there's
Can you do
always an
that?
exit
Come on.
plan. There's always
could,
an
you
exit
could.
plan.
Oh, okay. Tell it to all the people that got raped.
There's only so much a man can corner you unless he's really actively trying to rape you.
Yeah.
So
if
let me
he's
ask you-
pressuring you,
So
he's
so
only
so
gonna
Kadeen, hold on,
try.
Kadeen. You said it's the same thing, and so let me ask you: what if a guy says to you, you start dating a guy, and then 2 weeks later you find out he's married with a bunch of kids? Did he rape you?
No, that's not rape. If you're consenting to consensual sex,
No, but he lied to you, deceived you. He used mental
then
pressure.
he lied to me. He's a liar. He's a cheater.
But that's
all
not
that,
rape.
But he's not a rapist.
But you said a guy who's pressuring you, who's telling you like, "Baby, come on, let's do it, and then you give in.
Rape is by force.
It's
someone
physical
forcing you to
force,
have
so
sex
that's
when
why
you don't want to have sex.
it's not the same thing.
is-
Somebody pulling down your panties as you're saying no is rape, where somebody's saying, "Hey, baby, let's do it," and then you're like, "Oh, fine."
If somebody lied to you about being married and you sleep with them, that's not rape.
That's not rape.
That's consensual. You agreed to it. He's
But
just
isn't
a
it?
fucking liar and a cheat.
But you said it's the same thing because pressure is just mental. It's mental.
No,
I
you know what
didn't.
it
It's
is?
breaking
She
down.
initially explained the pressure situation as just pressure. Then she later went into saying, "What if he's pulling your pants down?" And then it got,
that involves
There's
physical
no
force,
person-
though.
Then that's
Yeah.
force.
There's no person that's like, come on, just do it. Come on. Nobody, first of all, nobody does that. Everyone's always trying to tantalize you and seduce you and turn
Mm-hmm.
you on.
Until
Who
you
sits there and just, come on, give me some pussy.
I know some guys. I know some guys who do that. I do. Yeah.
Well, but
Guys do that. Guys
You know, I mean, Gabby, I think you said something earlier.
Desperado.
You said that rape is different for people, and I don't necessarily know if I agree with
It's
that. I mean,
different because people have different inhibitions and people are made differently. Some people are like, okay, like with getting axed a bunch of times. Some people are going to give into pity sex. And I've given into pity sex.
but
I have.
pity sex is not
Once,
rape,
I've done
though.
it
Pity
once.
sex. No, pity sex is not rape because you agree because he keeps fucking axing. You're like, okay, he's pretty nice. He paid for the bill.
He paid for dinner.
transactional.
He paid for the
Thank
bill.
you very much.
Right? Thanks. So I mean,
I'm worth a happy meal.
But see, the reason though I don't like that, I don't like
No.
that kind of thinking is because I feel like you
circumstantial.
well, not only that. So there's a legal definition of rape for a reason, right? Because rape is there's an objective way to look at it, and I feel like you're actually when you say that's a form of rape. you're not specifying what it is. Anything can be rape to somebody. Somebody goes on a bad date, right?
That's true.
And they this actually happened with a famous comedian, Asas Ansari, I think his name was.
Aziz
Ansari, right? He went on a date with this girl. The girl, I guess, had expectations that she would be the girlfriend. He slept with her like 2 or 3 times. Then she wrote a whole article about it and claimed that she was sexually assaulted.
That boy Aziz.
And so my point is that some people say, oh yeah, some people are favoring and saying that's a form of rape. And what I'm saying is that you're actually you're demeaning the actual victims of rape. When you say that, oh, it's just a
Yeah, I
opinion.
agree with you.
There's a legal definition of it for a reason.
I agree with you.
It's
because
not something that's
you're
like,
not-
well, this is a form of, no, there's a legal definition
I
of it.
agree
And
with
if
you because
Yeah.
you're not holding yourself accountable to the fact that, bitch, you opened up your legs before someone
And
gave you a
imagine
commitment. That's your
imagine
fault.
a woman who was being physically put down.
Yeah.
And then you say, well, me on a bad date ending up with this person, that was rape
Right.
too.
That's-
I'm the
that's
same as
awful.
you.
But that's
Yeah.
not
And
the
I think
same
that is
thing.
not
It's
fair.
That's not the
It's
same
not, it's
thing,
not.
and that's not what I said. That is not what I said.
clearing
Like
it
I
up.
said, I've had people prying my legs open. No, I don't want to have sex.
That's rape.
I don't want to have
I
sex.
would slap the
I don't wanna
shit
have
out of
sex.
you. I just want you to know if you try some
Facts.
shit like that.
I've
But
had
you
that,
what?
but I mean,
you wouldn't go further.
But I
There's
was
no way.
younger. I was younger. Now
Were you
yeah.
angry?
It's true.
Because I will be
It's true.
16 fucking swinging at you. I don't care.
I was
If I don't
younger.
want it, I don't want it. Now, if I
was-
made you think that I wanted it,
True, yeah.
then that gets hairy because especially with teenagers, if you're acting and you're in his house at a certain hour, let's say, for example, you're letting him touch you all here and then you let it gets hairy.
So
It is,
okay,
yeah.
so let me
Very
move
slippery.
Let me
Very
move the top. Let me move this.
slippery.
Let me end it with this topic
Yeah.
real quick. What do you guys think? This was the Me Too movement. It was very popular a few 2 or 3 years ago.
It still is.
It still is. What do you think about men in positions of power? The backroom couch, right? The backroom casting couch. That's a big.
Right.
That's a big top. That was a big topic. Is that rape? If somebody's
is
in a
that?
position of power and they pressure someone
They'd be
to
like,
have sex with them,
How bad do you want this job?
right? With the promises of advancing their career, is that rape?
So here's the tricky
I
part.
have one thing
Here's
to
why-
say.
here-
Free Bill Cosby. Hashtag.
Oh my God.
He was
Bill
set up.
Cosby fucked up.
fucking
bro.
set up.
He fucked up. You're
No,
wildin'.
no.
What about Harvey
He was
Weinstein?
framed.
Harvey Weinstein, you fuck with him too?
Kinda
Free Harvey
rapey.
Weinstein.
Kinda-
Hashtag.
Kinda.
Oh,
Joe, I love you.
All
But she's
these
kind of rapey.
all these low key
Oh boy.
whores.
You married.
Oh gosh.
Wanted positions.
Oh gosh. I don't know if I can post this.
And when it didn't work out for them, they're crying rape.
I'm gonna have to just bleep
You ever
out
heard about the
Joel
boy
every
who
time
called-
he
the
talks
boy
in the
who
whole
called Wolf?
podcast.
Huh?
What did
His
Joel
low-key
say?
whores.
Don't worry about it.
coming out the woods 10, 15, 20 years later. Oh, I got raped. Harvey raped me. oh my God.
Oh, no, but that's what Kadeem
Because
was
it-
saying. Wait, that's what Kadeem was saying.
Hells
when you're
though.
young,
They're all whores.
when you're young, you're so scared though.
Scared of what?
Like when you're
Losing your
that young.
career that you just got?
Get a next fucking job. Where's your pride?
When
Where's
you're-
your goddamn
when,
pride?
When you're a little girl and you don't know a
Get a
lot,
next job.
you get.
I
you're
wonder if the
scared.
woman was a boss, if he would pass up. Would you get another job?
Well, I'm a whore.
Yo, Joe, you want
The
this?
switch.
Joe, you want this promotion? Let me peg you real quick.
Come get this promotion, boy.
That was almost too.
That was good. So
Damn,
Joel, what do you think, Joel? What now?
No. My pride, my brother. My pride.
fucking
My
job.
fucking
Come
pride,
on, you
my
spread
brother.
those cheeks. Come
No,
on, be
man.
honest.
No.
You want these
Did
seven
it.
figures,
Did it.
Poppy?
Listen. Only an exit. No entrance. Only an exit. But for
Why
real
is it
though,
okay?
Bill Cosby,
Why is it-
Weinstein,
Listen.
all these ladies, they're whores. Come
Why
on.
is it okay?
That's not nice.
Why is it
Joe.
okay?
They are whores.
I'm gonna talk
I
to
gotta
him
bleep
after the
this
show.
out. I
I'm
gotta
gonna
bleep this
fix
out.
him. I'm gonna fix him.
I'm sorry.
Here's
they're
the
whores.
thing. With the Me Too movement, I wasn't there for every individual scenario that occurred.
Of course.
There could have been scenarios where the head guy of the company or whatever is just attractive because he's the head guy and the girl is, she's flirting with him and she wants to see how far she can go. And
Yeah.
so that
Like I said,
happens.
Low-key whores.
Then you do have predators, and I say predators, that will hold something over your head, like your job, your earning, your livelihood.
That's
If
not
you don't get on
fucking
your-
rape.
if
That's
you-
not rape. You do have an option.
No, okay.
Quit.
So, wait. So
Quit.
it's
Quit.
not.
Quit.
Hold on.
Not rape.
Hold on. Okay.
I didn't want to use the word
Maybe
rape
not
specifically,
rape.
but that is
Extortion.
okay.
It's definitely extortion.
that's extortion. It's fucking
Which maybe is in
heinous.
the same bubble. In the same
Bubble?
bubble.
heinous.
They
and
did
It's,
disgusting.
it's definitely
They-
sexual. It's definitely sexual
they did
harassment.
just
That's for
education.
sure.
It's sexual harassment.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
that's.
not rape.
It's not rape.
Please stop. Can
I
you
would
stop
agree.
downplaying this for a second? It's
not
Can you
rape.
stop downplaying this for a second?
if I
Do you
have
have a daughter at all? Do you have a daughter?
Yeah.
You have 3 daughters?
3 daughters.
Unbelievable.
And
Unfucking believable.
And I'm raising my daughters to quit, to fucking quit. Not some guy CEO dangling a promotion over her head and she's going to suck his dick to get it. Are you crazy?
I don't think it was
You
even
have
that
an
simple,
option to quit.
Hold on. That's not necessarily true.
Okay.
But you're
Not necessarily
going,
true?
Listen, you're going off the.
Sometimes,
you're
yeah,
going
it
off-
is.
You're going off the assumption that this person's life is all together and they'll be okay if they can quit their position. Some people don't have that option.
That's
Some
true.
people
Always a
to
fucking
feed.
option. I disagree.
I mean, Joel,
there is
don't you see though?
welfare.
Don't you kind
Always an option.
But wait, don't you see though
Not
how
rape. It's
but-
always an option.
So we can just sexually harass women out of the workforce so that they can go back home
but Joel,
and,
don't you-
cook and be on their knees.
But Joel,
Quit.
wait, hold on. But Joel,
Quit.
Joel, can't you
Quit.
Joel, I understand.
Quit.
I understand what
Quit.
you're saying.
you have no
Quit.
respect for your
Let-
female counterparts.
But wait, hold on,
Let-
time out. But don't
let
you
our
think you have
host
some?
finish.
I feel like you're kind of just looking at it from one angle. Why don't you look at it from the woman's perspective for a second and understand that, as Kadeen said, she may not have that option. If you're,
You have
why
the
are you?
option to quit?
But you're blaming the victim. The
I'm
victim.
not blaming nobody.
Yes, you
No,
are.
but-
I'm saying
no,
the
no, but-
victim has options.
You
But-
said she's a hoe.
I mean,
You
you're
know,
basically
You're
saying.
blaming the
No,
victim.
no. I'm talking.
No, what do you think?
Weinstein
But what do you
and
think about the boss that's doing that? The person. Why don't you
No,
blame
this-
the person that instead of going right away and saying that the woman should quit, instead of doing that, why don't you say that boss should
Did
be
it,
fired
did it.
and go to jail for sexual
Thank
harassment?
you.
Did it.
Thank you. That's the society we live in,
Did
and
it.
that's how you're conditioned.
All I'm saying,
patriarchal.
I'm not disagreeing with you guys that is not sexual harassment. What I'm disagreeing with
You weren't
is not
agreeing though.
rape.
You weren't agreeing
It's
though.
not-
I think we can all agree that it's not rape.
That's what I'm. That's
But-
what,
but
that's
don't-
what
Nobody said rape.
Okay.
But it's awful.
But wait, don't you agree though that instead of pointing right away and saying, well, she should quit, you should point right instead of doing that. I agree with you first. She should quit, but again, we don't know anyone's situation. But the
not
man
gonna
No,
win,
what
though.
she should do is go to motherfucking HR and get
go to
this shit
HR.
lit.
That's
But
don't you
that's
think?
what
So
you should do.
You
But
could
as-
go. You could do
but-
that too.
You
Go to
could.
go to the proper
But she-
channel. You
but
could
she-
go
But
to the
as
proper
Angel
channel.
said, though, we're
She's not
conditioned
gonna win because
as
gonna
men.
win.
he has the advantage.
No,
he has the power and the advantage.
Right, so
She's vulnerable.
When-
Right. So as
Yeah.
Angel said, I think as men, because we are we are somewhat patriarchal society, the automatic mindset is like she should quit. That's her fault if she slept with him.
Yeah.
Instead of saying like that guy should be put in
That's
jail,
not
he
what
should
Joel
be.
said. Joel said she should quit if she feels disrespected. But she shouldn't.
my
She
God.
shouldn't have to quit. No.
Why
Especially
do
if
you
she
reach a
earned her
point that you
title.
have to sleep with him?
No,
If
no.
you sleep with him, you deserve what you fucking deserve.
How about the women that didn't feel like they didn't have a choice?
you?
You don't know what Harvey
mean,
Weinstein
Joe,
told them.
So hold on, let me get
Let
this
me
straight.
ask you something. You
Let
think
me get this
Harvey
straight.
Weinstein's a good-looking guy?
Let me get
You
this
think
straight.
that these women went after
So
him?
you sleep with Harvey Weinstein.
Ugly.
Come on.
You sleep with Harvey Weinstein.
Fuck
You telling me
no.
you didn't have a choice? Why you slept with him?
Because you probably were
You slept
fearful.
with him and fearful of fucking what?
But Joel, the problem though is that
Your
you're
future.
looking.
You know how hard
your
it is
fu-
to get a career in Hollywood? Are you out of your mind?
But choice. I think
And
choice.
these young women. All right, go ahead.
I think the choice. I mean, I think you're making a false. It's a false dichotomy. You're saying that they have a choice. Like, what is choice? Is that really choice? That's not really choice.
It depends on-
Your whole career, if your whole career is in Hollywood,
Depends.
and this is your only livelihood, and you know this is how you're going to succeed, and this is
You guys are talking fucking bullshit. Harvey Weinstein is a millionaire, a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah.
millionaire yet.
Right.
He said, "Hey, I have this brand new screenplay. I have this perfect part for you as an actress,
Yeah.
a young upcoming actress.
Yep.
yeah.
You know, give him some pussy, and
Yeah.
the part is yours. You're trying to tell me you want me to feel sorry for her because she decided she make a decision to sleep with Harvey Weinstein to get
Okay,
a position.
okay.
I don't
and then
think-
turn around and call fucking rape and harassment.
We are assuming.
Are
that
you
the-
fucking kidding me?
We are assuming that the situation was that black and white. We don't know actually how forceful or what he said or what
Forceful.
was
He
done.
don't need
We
to be
don't know.
forceful.
No.
He has
No.
money.
No, it's hold on.
That's not true because
He
there's
don't
a
need
lot
to
of
be
rape- there's a lot of
forceful. He has
rapists-
money.
There's a lot of rapists with money. There's a lot of
Yeah,
rapists.
just because you have money, Joel, doesn't
Look
mean
at the
you don't-
Epstein. Look at Epstein. How much power he had. He had people
know
in
why?
politics.
You know
in
why?
his fucking back pocket.
You know why I don't
people
believe
with
it?
power have
Because
money and power. What do you mean?
Harvey,
Wait,
if he
okay.
forcefully raped you, you would have called the police.
That's not true.
You don't
That's
come
not
out.
true. That's
You
not
don't come
true.
out.
Let me-
You don't come out 10 years later
Let me
and
ask you a
calling
question.
rape
Let me ask you a
and calling
question.
harassment.
Let me ask you a question.
Bullshit.
Let me ask
They're
you a
all
question.
whores.
Let me ask you a
They
question.
know what they was getting
Hold
themselves
on,
into.
hold on,
They
hold on.
wanted the part.
Hold
they wanted
on.
the promotion.
Hold on.
They are whores.
Let me ask
Wait,
you a
hold on.
question.
It's a
Kadeen, speak.
transaction.
Let me ask you a question.
Kadeen, speak.
Have you ever been raped?
What?
Have you ever been raped?
I've been violated.
I didn't ask you that. I said, have
you been
ever
raped?
been raped?
No.
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 Have you ever known a woman that's close to you that was raped?
Obviously not.
Hold on, let me answer.
No.
So how can you talk about other people's experiences and how long it takes them to come out and say, "Hey, this happened to me"?
You have to
Nah.
be, you have to
Nah.
be
I disagree.
Joel, I mean,
you have
there are
to be
some.
way more open-minded.
I can
You gotta
promise
open
you.
your
I
mind
can
a
promise
little
you.
bit.
You know somebody who's been in a situation
Yes,
who
girl.
never said one word.
Yep.
You know somebody.
Yes,
and
I do.
so
Yeah.
do I.
Why?
And so
Yeah.
do
But
I.
Joel,
It's a
I mean, Joel,
crime.
no, Joel,
It's
there's
rape.
so
It's
many.
a crime.
I mean, even if
report it right away.
no, but Joel, you this is a problem. Like there are actually scientific studies that you can look at that show that a lot of people, when it's traumatic, it's a very extremely traumatic experience to be raped, and so a lot of women react differently, just like people react very differently to a car accident. You might be perfectly fine, another person will never drive again for the rest of their life. So how people react after they're raped, the automatic assumption like they should go to the police. It's not that simple. It is not a black and white
embarrassing.
And
thing.
you don't know
Embarrassing.
what Bill
It's
Cosby
scary.
and Harvey
again,
Weinstein
and-
did.
and-
Don't you dare talk about American's dad, favorite dad. Okay? He was set up. I think
That
these-
is a fictional role. The Huxtables is a fictional role. I'm
he's
sorry
Amer-
to burst your little bubble there,
American's
okay?
dad.
This is a very intense topic. I think we need to move on. I think we're not
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
find a
No, but
compromise
listen,
on
Look,
this one.
look. Let me say something. It's we agree to disagree. You're not a woman. You don't have a pussy. You don't have someone pulling down your panties. Period.
Men
Don't
get
cut me
raped
off.
too.
They could get raped. Of course, they could get raped. And I agree with that. I have a son, and I still worry that one day someone might take advantage of him. Yeah. And I'm raising him to be tough and strong. And all the men in my family are strong.
I have a question before I forget. Real quick.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Quick.
carry. Of course,
Okay.
of course,
You
Queen
get raped
Kadeem.
by a man. Are you running to the police?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah, okay.
After
Yeah,
he's dead,
most men
after
wouldn't.
he's dead, I'm going to police to confess.
You get raped by
After
a
he's
rich,
dead, he said.
a rich, powerful man. You're telling me you running to the police? That's the first person you're going to?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got raped.
No, you're not.
You're
Yes.
not.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
You're not.
Yes.
But
Yes.
either way,
The law is there to protect you, no matter how powerful the person
it?
is.
Is
The
it?
law
It's
is
not.
there to protect you.
Then why
Not,
do we have
not Jeffrey
Black Lives
Epstein.
Matter? The
Jeffrey
law is here
Epstein
to
got
protect
away with a
us.
lot of
Why
things.
Why do we have Black Lives
Let's-
Matter?
let's-
The law is here to
Yes.
protect.
Khadid,
The law
let's
is here
not-
to protect
Yes.
white
let's-
male Americans.
Let's not get into Black
That's what
Lives
the law is
Matter.
here
Thank
to
you.
protect.
Thank
White
you.
male Americans.
Thank you.
Not
Hold on.
women,
So-
not
so-
Thank you.
minorities.
Thank you, Kadeen. Because you know
Don't get it
what? With your
twisted.
mindset, if you keep going like that, the workforce, as much as women worked hard and fought to be a part of the workforce
law
and be
is
a part
there
of
to protect
society
you.
and a part of the vote, we're gonna get it right. We're gonna get it right taken away from us because with your mindset, people are gonna be like, "Oh, they feel victimized. They feel like they're being raped. Let's keep harassing them and grabbing their titties so they all leave the workforce.
Grab 'em by the pussy.
Fuck you. We need protection.
Facts.
Think from a protective mindset. You're a man. You're a protector. You have 3 daughters. God damn it! You kidding me?
It's always a choice. And that's how I raise my daughters. It's always.
It's
think
always
we-
a
I think we-
choice. It's always a choice. Said the pro
I think we're going to close out this
guy.
topic. I think any.
It's always a choice.
Yeah.
said
So you
the
guys wanna say
pro-life
your-
guy?
It's always a pro-life guy.
Why the bad guy?
It's always a choice. Said the pro-life guy.
These
okay,
ladies
great.
to me
These
are
nuts.
lying. They're lying.
Gabby, you have any?
They're whores.
Gabby, you have any closing
They wanted
thoughts?
positions. They wanted promotions. They wanted parts.
I can't wait for your
They're
daughters to
lying.
be teenagers and young ladies.
They're
I can't
lying.
Wait.
look, and at the end of the day, like I was saying, like,
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
we're men and women. We're never gonna agree on a topic like this. We're
Yes,
not.
some men
That's not
will.
true. He's
No,
not disagreeing.
some.
That's
but-
not true. I don't.
Some,
he's-
but right
yeah, he's-
now, we're not. So he has his views. I don't agree with them, maybe or maybe not.
It doesn't matter. At
But-
this table, he's outnumbered. Sorry. Love you.
I mean, I've dealt with all that stuff, but like we maybe won't agree. It will probably change if he goes through himself, and God forbid someone close to him. I don't wish that, but that will be the only thing to change or really make you see and bring things to light. Because that's what made me bring and see things to light as getting older and having nieces and my son and going through shit myself
Right.
as a teenager.
Yeah.
And getting taken advantage of. So it's just like that's also super circumstantial.
It is.
It really is. It
And
really
speaking
is.
of circumstantial, just to level
It
out with you,
super
Joel,
is.
you're probably right. In some instances, it probably was. In some instances, it probably was as simple as, "Yo, you want a promotion?"
Suck this dick.
Yeah.
This thing, and she probably just did it,
Yeah.
and maybe she is the
Some
whole
people do,
fine.
some people don't.
Fine.
That's it. So the real question is, are you gonna suck that dick or not?
Hold on. But is she a hoe just because she's sucking dick?
No,
What she's
he's
using
a
what
hoe.
she got to get where she needs to go.
Here
That's
we
a
go.
good question.
Here we go.
If
She using
I
what to
know,
got to
if
get
I know,
to.
there's
Oh,
a lot of
God.
women. There's a lot of women who use their looks to get where they need
Yeah.
to go. Just like I'm gonna use
Facts.
my smarts.
So
to get
the
where I
man,
need to
so
go.
the
That makes me a
man,
hoe?
so the man that's sexually harassing you, who has all the power and the money, is using that to get his way with you. Does that make him? That's the same thing.
Y'all both
He's a hoe.
hoes.
He's a hoe.
Okay,
both
but
hoes.
it's unfortunate that the woman gets called the hoe. Never
That's
the man.
okay.
Even when he's the rapist, he's not called any names. Really, he's
I'm
just
okay with
he's
being
just being
called
a
a hoe.
man. You know, boys club. Okay, it's just normal. But men are wired
You
to
can call me a hoe. I'm
to
okay
put
with
their
it.
dicks
I'm
in
okay
things.
with that too.
Yeah.
Fuck
If
you, no.
honestly, if I wasn't that,
Either no one's a hoe or we're all hoes. But
I'm a hoe. Facts.
Facts. Hashtag hoe.
Yeah. Hashtag
Hoe's life.
Hoe ass life.
I'm not a hoe. I'm just a human being, and so are men.
That's it.
That's it.
I don't like.
I'm
it.
a human
On
over
that
everything.
note-
Hoe.
That note.
All right, wow. I think that was the most intense topic that we ever discussed
It
in the
was.
show.
Rape
I
is
think
intense,
that's,
man.
I think that's a good way to close it out,
I
no?
think it's a
Yeah,
good
I
way to
finished
close
my
it
whole
out. I
drink.
felt attacked though. Like,
Yeah, I'm all done too.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Gotta get some love.
Come on.
We got plenty of loving. Plenty of loving plenty of loving at the orgy party after.
Right.
I'm a little creeped out by you.
I got bars on bars, hit after hit, little light skin tone with a fatty
All
on
right,
that.
well,
It's patty cake,
I guess that's a good way to end the show. Thank you all for coming. Angel, our wonderful guest, for showing up today and participating in this. Yeah, like I said, the most intense conversation. Save the best for last. Yeah, we love you, Joel. We love you.
It's always an option, ladies.
You a little creepy and
Call it off.
I'm gonna bleep some things out.
She is a little.
All right, guys, that's a wrap.
Happy
See you later.
holidays.
Happy holidays, y'all.